I really like going back in the spring after you do a burn and see the post-burn response. See some plants that you haven't maybe seen in a place before coming up. On a burn day, a day we're going to burn, what I do is make sure I had the burn plan and maps for my crew. Escape routes will be our fire lines and our roads. Our safety zones will be black, and anything that's mown will act as a good safety zone. Look at the weather first thing. Forecast today, 90 degree high temp, 35% low relative humidity. We basically have a bunch of units that we'll have our fire lines around them and are ready to burn. Oh yeah, it's gonna burn today. It's gonna burn today. And then looking at the weather, we can kind of gauge as to what the wind directions are going to be. Transport winds out of the northeast at 8 miles an hour, which will give us a Category 4 day, so we should get good lift today. Once we get on site, I'll take a quick loop around the burn unit, make sure like a tree hasn't fallen over our lines or something like that. Basically, a burn boss thinks of everything that can go wrong and kind of has a contingency plan in the back of his mind of how to mitigate that. If anything gets too big for us to handle, I'll call Game and Fish and for additional support and resources.
Agree on the way down here we were talking, and he said being a burn boss is almost like being a general.
It's very similar. You just have to, it's a lot of managing folks, and just have to be, I guess you have to be kind of a good leader.
I'm switching up our ignition. I'm going to do the primary ignition, and then Jed's going to be doing all the other stuff.
Great, good call, man. Thanks. And be good at delegating sometimes. But it really helps to have a great crew. A lot of these guys have been working with me for quite a while.